Creating content for 3 different YouTube channels is a big job. And it can be hard to keep everything balanced. It's like trying to juggle 3 balls in the air when you have no earthly idea how to juggle. Sometimes you just have to put one ball down so you don't drop all of them. And this is why I decided recently to take a break from my photography channel, the Tim Childers Photography. I guess I was just burnt out. I describe it as losing my mojo. And something had to give. I just needed some time to think, to regroup, and figure out what is most important in my life. Now, imagine that you have 3 favorite hobbies. You love drawing, you love playing soccer, and you love baking cookies. We'll just pull those 3 out of the air. But you only have so much time each day. And if you try to do all 3 every day, you would probably feel tired and stressed. You might also not enjoy them as much because you're just simply too busy to enjoy them. And this is sort of similar to how I felt with my photography channel. I enjoy making those videos, but it started to feel like it was just too much. I lost my desire to even pick up my camera and take it outside, and I was just in a funk. And my 3 channels are like my 3 favorite hobbies. On this channel, The New Retired Me, I talk about life after retirement, sharing my personal experiences, and maybe occasionally some tips for enjoying this new stage of life. And it's a lot like sharing stories with friends, like sitting down and just having a conversation for a few minutes. And I really enjoy meeting all of you here twice a week. On the Life in Motion Diaries channel, I post daily videos about various topics from cooking to hiking to little moments that make life special. And on that channel, I'm teaching myself the finer aspects of video creation and video editing. And it's a learning experience for me. And I love learning even more than I love teaching. That channel keeps me active and lets me share everyday adventures in 2 to 10 minute snippets. And the Tim Childers Photography channel is where I share my love for photography. But taking good photos and editing them and making videos takes a lot of time and effort. And without my regular motivation, I just had to take a break. At first, I just sort of shrugged my shoulders and thought maybe I could handle all 3 channels. I tried to plan my week really carefully, posting on the New Retired Me channel here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, posting daily on the Life in Motion Diaries channel, and then posting on Saturdays for the photography channel. But even with a plan, it started to feel overwhelming. There were just so many things to do, from filming to editing to thinking of new ideas, writing outlines, responding to comments, and it was just like trying to do homework and chores and play all at the same time without a break. Now, I can make a video for the Life in Motion Diaries channel in about an hour of shooting and another hour of editing. That doesn't take long. This channel can take 2 to 3 hours from start to finish for every video. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it takes a lot longer. But the photography channel is at least a half a day. Sometimes it's shooting all day before I can even begin editing. It's a beast of a time hog. And I realized I needed to make a change when I noticed that I just wasn't enjoying making these photography videos as much as before. It started to feel like a chore instead of something fun. And in retirement, God knows I don't want to do any chores. Plus, it was really hard to find time for other important things like spending time with family and spending time with friends or taking that daily nap. So I decided to take a break from the photography channel a few weeks ago. And this was a hard choice because I love photography. But sometimes we all just need to step back and take a break so that we can see things a bit more clearly. It's like when you were a kid and you were building a tower with blocks and the tower keeps falling over. Sometimes you need to stop and look at what you're doing and think about how to build it better. During this break, I just stopped photography altogether. I didn't even have the desire to pick up my camera and take a walk. When I say I needed a break, I truly needed a break. And this break has given me more time to focus on the other two channels and think about how I want to move forward with my photography. But before you get all concerned about me, this video isn't about me. Yes, this is my story. But I think some of the things I've learned in the process are true for all of us. Let's start with the most difficult. Sometimes, even though you may be filled with guilt over the decision, you just have to stop. Not slow down, just stop. And that's okay. Your brain, your body, and your spirit all need you to just quit for a bit. Taking a break is also a chance to rethink and reprioritize. It means looking at what is most important and deciding where to spend your time and energy. For me, it's important to enjoy what I'm doing and not feel rushed or stressed in the process. I want to make sure that the videos I create are fun for me as well as interesting for people to watch. And this decision was also a reminder that it's okay to step back and make changes. Sometimes we think we have to do everything, and we just have to keep going no matter what. But taking a break can help us see things from a different angle and help us make better choices. It's like taking a big, deep breath before trying again. And with the extra time as a result of not doing photography, I could focus better on the new Retired Me and Life in Motion's Diaries channels. They are still very busy, but I have felt more relaxed because I'm not spreading myself too thin. I can spend more time planning and shooting and editing each video, making sure they are the best that they can be for my skill level. And I also use this break to think about what I want to do next with my photography. I think I'll come back to the Tim Childers photography maybe with new ideas and fresh energy. Or maybe I'll find a new way to share my photos that fits better with my schedule. This break was definitely not the end, but I saw it more as a new beginning. It's a chance to find balance and enjoy my days. In fact, on my way home from Arkansas, I decided to make a 5.5-hour drive into a 10-hour excursion to stop in little backwater towns across the state and just take pictures. And for the first time in a long time, picking up my camera and walking around with it was enjoyable. I could easily have made that into a 3-day adventure. And who knows, with my car camping setup, maybe I'll do just that. And you may have things that have impacted you in the same way. Something you absolutely love just seemed to get lost along the way. You run out of time. You don't have the energy. Or maybe, like me, you just find yourself in a creative funk and just can't seem to find the get up and go to actually get up and go. And if you do, I would implore to you, don't beat yourself up. I'm certainly not doing that. And I hope you don't feel sorry for me after watching this video. That isn't the point. I'm still doing what I love. But perhaps like me, you find yourself in a situation where you just need to take some time to regroup, rethink, and reprioritize your situation. This decision has helped me focus, I think, on what's most important and find joy in creating content again. It's a reminder that taking a break is okay, and sometimes taking a break is even necessary for a fresh perspective on our lives. And as I continue on this journey, I'm excited to see where it leads and how I can share my passions in a way that feels good and sustainable. Oh, and that 10-hour photography drive, it's the most fun I've had taking pictures in a long, long time. And I'll even put a shameless link to that video right here at the end of this video to make it easy for you to check it out if you'd like to. And as always, I really do appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.